It's getting hot in here. Hello everybody. Usually I enjoy Monday mornings a lot more than this, but today I'm getting pissed off. So this video is going to be about how I go about my days as someone who works from home, and I wish it was more structured than it is, but it's not. But I'm just sat in my room on my laptop with my coffee and my phone. Everything's on charge because I have OCD, so if something's not on charge I feel like the world's gonna end. I've got all my clothes on my bed from all the laundry that was done yesterday as a reminder to do that, and then I've got this lovely thing here, which is a brand I'm working with that I need to film about. I need to film something with this today, but I'm putting it here so it's in my face and I remember. Woo! My head is just so hectic today. I don't know why, but usually I'll work. I haven't worked in my room for like over a year, and because partially that was because I have no Wi-Fi in here, but now I do. And the other reason was because I just felt like I couldn't. I also think because now my whole family's home, because my sister's no longer at school, like she dropped out, and then my mum's also not at school because it's the summer holidays, she works in a school, and my dad started to work from home since the end of last year. So it's like, before that I had like so much space and time to myself, and now it's like I have to rethink my structure because I just need my own space and time and to be alone when I work, unless I'm with my boyfriend or best friend, in which case we like body double, but I just can't do that with my family. But so I'm just gonna answer all my emails, and I have 10 to get back to, which is so annoying. I love emails, but I just can't be bothered today. But luckily I have a couple interns helping me with some work. So there's this app that I use called The Dots, and if people are looking for free experience or internships, you can hire them basically. And so I've got a bunch of interns helping me with my music journalism, and I've got one intern helping me with admin for my influencer stuff, because that was killing me. It was too much. I enjoy it now and then, but every day it was just killing me. But she loves that stuff, so I'm like, take the wheel, please take it, because I'm tired. And they're all so amazing and they're doing great. So I have to get back to my music journalism interns, because we've got some meetings with musicians to arrange, and then I've got to send out some emails from my work email as I work with a magazine, and we're trying to solidify some sponsorships for it for the next issue. And then after that I've got 3 meetings today. I've got one at 1:30, one at 2, and one at 5:30, which I feel like having meetings in this room is so nice because I have the nicest view that you could possibly get in North London, really. and it's sunny today, and even when it's not sunny I love rain, so you know, but I can play my music in here and I'm just like, I need to work in here again. So you're watching me gain that balance back, because for a little while I was getting a bit lost. And then after that I've just got a couple more videos to film for some partnerships. One with The Ordinary, which is amazing, and another with a card company. And then after all that's done, I'll get some rest in. I might play some Sims, and today I want to draw something on here and then go over it in this pen that I have, Posco pens. Fucking love Posco pens, because although I love this phone case, you can see it's getting fucking damaged. Like, what's that? I can't be having that, so I want to draw something really cool on here. Anyways, I'm also starting to get back into physical writing, so like in notebooks and stuff, because I was doing that for so long and then I stopped, and since I've stopped I've found that I'm less organized, which is crazy because I have OCD, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna start doing that. Oh, I also need to put all these clothes away, which shouldn't be too hard, to be honest. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll see you after I've done some work. This coffee needs to hit. Listening to the Archer's Voice audiobook because I've wanted to listen to it for ages, as the cover's super fucking ugly and I refuse to spend money on such an ugly cover, but the book apparently is very good, so I'm listening to it. I'm about a quarter through, so it's good so far. I've eaten my warm food, what I usually call is comfort food. So that was a pasta that I make, which is super chilly, literally sweated my ass off before a call. I've done 2 of 3 of my calls. They've gone well. I'm going to also make another coffee because I need one. I need 2 a day. That's my minimum and my maximum. But I've booked a doctor's appointment. That's very important, coming up soon. I filmed some content that I've needed to do, and now I'm gonna shower because I stink and I physically cannot continue to work if I continue to smell. So I'm gonna do another video that I need to do for content. Then I've got 2 more left. So I had 4 to do today, I've done 2. That would be like so great to like tick that off because I've been struggling to find time to do this. And then I've just got emails to send after that and some emails to answer. I also today packed up a bunch of like books that I'm selling secondhand, because if I don't like connect emotionally with a book, I don't want to keep it even if it's a good book, and I believe in secondhand stuff all the time. So I packed that all up. I'm gonna probably send it tomorrow. I have loads of phone call meetings in the morning, but around midday I'll probably have some time to drop it off. If not, then in the evening maybe. Tomorrow I'm going to do some yoga. I'm going to a yoga class. The last time I went was a couple months ago. I want to start doing it more often, but because I don't pay for it, because my mum gets to take someone free and it's always me. So yeah, I want to get on that. And so I'm trying to think, like, this video is just showing like the ups and downs of like work from home in a day, in like a singular day, and it's like super monotonous. Like, I'm just sat here all day answering emails, sending emails, and then I'm just sitting here watching Stephanie Sue eating my comfort food, and it's gone from sunny to raining several times today. And there are other super monotonous tasks like tidying up and clearing my space and getting like stuff ready to ship out and stuff. And I could romanticize it, and I do want to romanticize it so I can feel better about it myself. But there's also this aspect that I don't want to get rid of, which is it's hard to find the time to do all of that. It's hard to set up the camera whilst I'm physically, literally, not staged, trying to get something done. And then at the same time as filming and doing it, making it look as like lovely as possible. So that's where like my struggles are at the moment. And that's how I'm feeling. Is like, I love my work from home life. That's not gonna change. You know, if it's up to me, it's not gonna change. And I'm grateful, and it's such a privilege, and I love what I do. And even the monotonous tasks of like cleaning up and stuff, I enjoy. I literally have OCD, so you know. And like, you know, I can't complain, but my personal struggle at the moment is finding that balance of doing something and then trying to make it look good whilst also filming it. And so it's like, this shot looks cute even though the light's a bit fudged, but this shot is cute. And then it's like, how many different shots of me at a desk can I do? This is only a very slightly different angle to the other one. And it's like, if I put you over here, you're then going to be confused, because why am I filming from a different angle doing the same thing? If I was doing something different, that's a different story. So I don't know. That's like been my issue at the moment with like all socials. Like, some things are easier than others. For example, I was coming back from seeing my boyfriend and I filmed a video on the train because it was late after, like, it was like in the evening, no one was on the train, and I just filmed myself for like 5 seconds, and I put the caption over it of like, me on my way to see my boyfriend knowing I'm just gonna steal his clothes and pets. And it's true, and it's also relatable and funny, and it'll look good. But that's because I had nothing to do in that moment. Whereas when I'm physically busy, I'm like, oh, I have to film this, or like, I should film this, or I can't be bothered to film this. Maybe it's just a personal thing of like, I need to grow a pair and just film it and try doing that instead of trying to master how pretty it looks first. And then mastering that after I get used to filming those things. Because I genuinely mean the most monotonous of tasks. Like, I'm not even talking cooking, I'm not talking any of that. You guys have seen me cook, you guys have seen me clean. This is starting to sound a little bit unfeminist. But I'm talking about like answering fucking emails. First of all, I don't want you to be able to read my emails. Second of all, it's all I do all day. How can I make that look pretty for more than a minute? You know? I don't know. I have so much inspiration and I don't know where to start with it. This started out as like how I balance my work from life, and it's like I do have great balance in terms of like my personal life and my work life, but I also have my struggles within that. So like now, or like when I was having lunch, for example, I took that time as a no work time, and I made some personal calls. I booked my doctor's appointment. I made sure I was eating and drinking everything I needed to be eating and drinking. So I do have great balance. It's just about getting to that point that I want to get to, you know? I don't know. And the thing is like my audience isn't people who like already content create. It's like people who might want to, but so I don't know who I'm asking. I'm asking myself. And even with like, I do little things in terms of balance, such as like when I am working, I'll put on like the Archer's Voice audiobook on, because I know that in my free time, if I had more free time, I'd be reading it. So being able to listen to that whilst I work is like a super great way of getting like a bit of self-care in as well, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go shower because I smell, and I'll see you after I've showered. And after I've showered, I've got another call. I'm gonna make another coffee, and I'm gonna wrap up my like work for the day and we can wind down. I do like to have, for balance, a cut-off period where it's like past 10 p.m. I'm not answering emails, I'm not doing shit. See you tomorrow, right? And people might think 10 p.m. is quite late, and it is, but it's also like it's because I have a routine where like by 10 p.m. or like around 10 p.m. I'll be doing my skincare routine, my nighttime skincare routine. I'll get into bed, I'll be listening to the Off Menu podcast or the Emma Chamberlain podcast, and I'll be reading whatever book I'm reading. And that is my wind down time, that is my me time. So I do have a cut-off period, and I'm strict with that cut-off period most times. Especially recently, I've learned how important that cut-off period is. And so yeah, I do turn it off sometimes for like 2 hours and then I sleep and wake up and start all over again. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna tidy up. Let's go tidy up and shower and get some personal me time in, and then get back on my work grind for a little bit.